Welcome back, Chicago Bears fans. It is injury report day. I apologize for not getting the video out to you guys yesterday like I normally would on a Wednesday, but there was some changes that happened this week, and I was just doing my research on everything just to get acquainted. Today's jersey, it is my own jersey. Doing my own thing today, just because, just got to get some love everywhere. We also, by the way, have new Connor Bedard jerseys. I just did the unboxing video for that, and that would also be on the channel later tonight or tomorrow. As you can see, got the 100-year patch on this one. But we're here for some news. Let's get into it. Now, some surprising, some not surprising. Not on the injury report that I'm seeing is our safety, Jaquan Brisker. He is still in concussion protocol, and it's starting to get scary at this point. Like I've said the last couple of weeks, I know that his concussion may be different than the previous two because he was hit by the tight end or the wide receiver instead of him hitting them this time. So I do understand that there is a little bit of a difference there. However, I would still like to see the man come back. He is a difference maker on the field, and having him back would 100% make the team better. The defense still holds their own. I think we could all agree to that. But again, we saw what happened not having Kyler Gordon and then getting him back this past weekend was a difference maker in and of itself, even though that game was a brutal ass whooping. But just getting him back would definitely help. Going through the list here for the did not practice side of things, Karan Amagaji, not really a surprise there. He's dealing with some calf stuff, and calves can be hit or miss on either being a really quick turnaround or a brutally long turnaround. Tevin Jenkins did not practice. That one was just an unfortunate way that the guy landed on him. It hasn't been the same knee injury that he's been dealing on and off with in his time with the Chicago Bears. This is his ankle. It was just a freak. The play was basically already over, and a defensive lineman just kind of fell on him, so that really sucks. But I kind of see it hard to justify getting him past his rookie deal at this point, simply for the fact that he keeps dealing with that knee injury on and off, basically on a bi-weekly basis at this point, and now the ankle. And it sucks because when he's healthy, he is a really, really good lineman, and we need all the help we can get to protect Caleb Williams. So, it is what it is, man. I would like to see him healthy and play with us, week in and week out. But unfortunately, that's just not the way the deck of cards has fallen for him, and that really sucks. Travarius Moore, concussion, did not practice. He's listed as limited practice for tomorrow already. I wonder if that's a typo and it should be set for Thursday. But, he was in concussion protocol. He cleared it yesterday, and he did practice today, so that is good to see. All on the limited practice side, Montez Sweat, Braxton Jones, Noah Swell, Darrell Taylor, and Darnell Wright. Braxton Jones will be a huge piece to get back on the offensive line, given how bad our offensive line is right now. Same with Darnell Wright. Getting him back into the offensive line will definitely be a help, given how bad our offensive line is right now. And the rest of everybody else is all secondary for the defense outside of Darrell Taylor. Looking at Green Bay's side of things, everybody on theirs is all limited practice today and full practice, so I find it very hard to believe that really anybody would be ruled out for the game. And that's another thing for the Bears notables is that nobody has been listed as out yet. They're all still unspecified other than Brisker. So at least on the Bears side of things, for injuries, we're trending in the right direction. We're starting to get guys back. They're starting to be listed as unspecified going into Friday instead of already being listed out. So that is good to see for the Chicago Bears. Now, on the other side of things, I did a video on it Tuesday. Shane Waldron was fired, and Thomas Brown was named as the offensive coordinator. Listening to his first couple of conferences and listening to players' reactions, it sounds like he might be able to breathe some life into the Bears' offense. DJ Moore absolutely went off about Shane Waldron being fired. He said that, we wanted to make adjustments and we were basically just not allowed to until halftime. I can't see how you would let an offensive coordinator like that stick around for 9 weeks, but hey, you know what? Thomas Brown had playing time in the NFL. He comes from the Sean McVay tree in LA, won a Super Bowl there. He went to be the coordinator in Carolina after their head coach gave up play calling duties right before that got blown up. So that's a small sample size as far as him being a coordinator is concerned. However, I think that since Shane Waldron kind of mostly works around the same scheming, I think that Thomas Brown can just kind of polish that up a little bit. I think that he'll be heavier on the run game for sure. And I think that he'll work on the schemes a little bit to get wide receivers a little bit more open, especially open quicker, given that the offensive line doesn't really give Caleb Williams a whole lot of time. But I do think that, am I expecting wins right out of the gate? No. But as long as you could see offensive production before halftime, I will call that a win in my book. And then also just to see Caleb Williams begin to progress again instead of regress, I will also consider that a win in my book. And then also news yesterday, Nate Davis was finally let go from the Chicago Bears. It is about time. I don't know why he didn't do it sooner, given that he drew no trade interest whatsoever. I would have cut that umbilical cord so much sooner. The man only played 13 games in a season and a half. He essentially highway robbed you for his money. And, he didn't really do anything. And then, he comes up with this mystery back injury, last week, whether that was him making that call or the coaches making that call so that he would be listed as inactive, who knows. But it is good to see that things are starting to trend at least in the right direction. Do I also think that that's Matt Eberflus trying to save his job? Yes. Do I think that if they go on some crazy magical run and make the playoffs that his job will be saved? Unfortunately, yes. That will be a discussion to be had, at the end of the season, whichever way that those cards fall. But, there's still plenty of football to be played, and the guys that you're in the hunt around are also not playing all that great and have similar records. So, there's still a lot to be desired. And, if this new coordinator, if he finds some way to get some very productive wins out of the team, any spark that drives a playoff run, you could put it squarely on his shoulders, and I'm okay with that because, Shane Waldron was doing things so backwards, it was ridiculous. But these are the cards that we've been dealt. We got 8 games left, Bears fans, and it will be very interesting to see what Thomas Brown is able to do with our offense. I'm excited for it. He mentioned that, being looked at with expectations is a privilege because people expect good things out of you. I like the way that he talked. I don't think that he was overly political with it. I think that he was very much straight and to the point, kind of like DJ Moore is when talking to the press. So I just want to see things trend up for the offense. You sprinkle some wins in there, icing on the cake for me. But Bears fans, that will wrap it up for our injury report Thursday this week. We will do the keys to the game tomorrow. As always, we always do it on Friday night, and sometimes we upload it on Saturday. But we will do the keys to the game tomorrow. You let me know how you're feeling about the injuries, specifically Jaquan Brisker. Do you think that getting some guys back are going to help, given the state of the offense and defensive line? Do you think that it's just kind of a wash? Who knows? But leave your thoughts down below. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for me so we can beat the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate you guys as always, and we will catch you tomorrow.